Hi everyone, in today's video we are going to be talking about how to stay awake while studying. Because let's be real, I've been there, I feel you, and I got you. Number one, let's get this out of the way, shall we? Get engaged with active reading. And I'm not the only person that keeps pushing this down your throat, okay? To quote Brian Tracy, the key to success is action. And so if you've been passively studying and passively reading your notes and your textbooks, try checking out one of my numerous, I've covered this to death. I promise I'll stop at one point, okay? But today is not that day. One of my numerous videos on active reading that I will link in the description box below. But in a nutshell, when you are engaging as many senses as possible, it helps boost your focus, your attention, your concentration, reduces procrastination, and yes, of course, it helps you to stay awake those wee late hours into the night as you are trying to study. So, I said it, no more. Let's move on to tip number 2. Light and its role in regulating circadian rhythms. Light plays a big role in regulating your internal clock. Keeping that in mind, an article from Everyday Health says that artificial light can actually trick your circadian rhythm into thinking that it is still a day outside, which can in turn delay sleepiness for a little bit longer. Now, I'm not telling you to mess up with your internal clock, okay? All I'm saying is that studying in a well-lit environment reduces the likelihood of you feeling sleepy really quick. If you want to check out the entire article, it is linked in the description box below by popular demand. When you comment, I'll listen. Number 3, eat the frog first. In the book Eat the Frog, the author Brian Tracy says, and I quote, "One of the very worst uses of time is to do something very well that need not be done at all." Meaning, when you have a very long study session ahead of you, it is natural for you to want to postpone and, push a little bit back that very big and difficult thing you have to do. But as the author of this book suggests, you should start with the big, heavy, complicated task first, as you need to accept that inevitably, towards the end, you're gonna run out of energy, get tired, and are more likely to be sleepy and drowsy, and you don't want to be in that state when you have to tackle the big bada boom. Another thing he recommends is to use the smaller, more enjoyable, and dare I say fun tasks as a sort of reward at the end of the night, at the end of your study session, so you look forward to them and they don't feel as heavy when you're tired. Number 4, study music playlist. According to the American Chemical Society, listening to your favorite music, and I quote, activates the pleasure circuit in your brain to release feel-good neurochemicals such as dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, which can help keep you awake. So if you have your favorite study music playlist or songs, please share it in the comments down below. I am always looking for good quality study music. And hey, there's proof that it can actually help us stay awake. So why not give it a try? And finally, number 5, laughter and alertness. According to a 2015 study by a researcher called I don't know how to pronounce her last name, Asilis. I'll link the article down below, don't worry. She conducted a research on babies and found that when they laugh, it enhances their attention, motivation, perception, memory, and learning. It's seriously fascinating if you want to check it out. A number of other studies found this to be applicable to adults as well, meaning you and me. Although the reasons are not fully understood yet, the fact that laughter makes us feel good, so those good feels neurochemicals come into play once again, and also gets our hearts pumping, are listed as possible causes for this effect. What does this mean for you? Well, next time you're studying and you're feeling a bit sleepy, take a 5-minute break, watch a video that makes you laugh, or call a friend and just have a good bona fide quality giggle. And watch as it like zombifies you and brings you back to life. So with that being said, I would like to conclude on one note. Please, please, please do not neglect your sleep. If you've been following me for a while, you know I always encourage my subscribers never to pull all-nighters. I don't care how bad you effed up, you need your sleep. Sleep is well known to help consolidate memories, and so it makes it a critical part of studying. It needs to be included in your study schedule, in your study sessions, in your study plan. All that to say, know your limits and respect them. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye!